Should be a
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this segment of our Team D4G Four Corners training tonight. I appreciate everybody who has come out and watched this tonight and took time out of their day to, learn something new about their business. These are the type of leaders that we want. My name is John Stevens. I'm your host for a minute tonight before the man himself comes on. Just want to welcome everybody. Thank you again. I don't want to take up much of your time, so without further ado, I'd like to welcome the man behind Team D4G, my mentor, the reason why I'm in the position I am today. I mean, this guy, everything that he says, I would definitely take out your pen and paper, take notes, because this stuff is powerful. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Keith L. Jones.
Can you hear me, John?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, man. Thank you for that introduction. I'll make sure you check your PayPal account, and I'll send you that check for that wonderful introduction. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank each and every one of you that's watching this Hangout right now. You could be doing a million and one things. However, you're here to see how we can help explode your business. All right. And the overall concept that we're, attempting to use here at Team D4G, and that stands for Destined for Greatness. We are all destined to be great. I truly believe that. We just have to put in our blood, sweat, and tears to get there. And if you're willing, we're willing to help you. But the main concept is to build the team first. So a lot of you have joined the team and you reviewed the information and it's like a Keith or a John or anyone. Now, how do I share this? Or you're ready to share it, but you might just have butterflies and you don't want to mess up. So we're here to do a simple training that's called PS3. Peak interest, share the information to set up a three-way call, excuse me, with your sponsor, mentor, someone that knows more about the business than you do. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this. Hopefully, it won't take too long. Then I'm going to bring John back up to do a small mindset training. Then I'm going to tell you about some events that's going on with the team that I truly believe will help each one of you build your business as well. All right, so give me 1 second while I set up this screen share. And John, would you please just let me know if you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Let me see. All right, great. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. All right, so thank you. I'm about to get started. Give me 1 second, and we can get this thing rocking and rolling. All right, great. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And this is going to be the four corners. That's our primary business that we're building right now. PS3. All right. My name is Keith L. Jones. I am the CEO and founder of Team D4G. All right. And that, again, that stands for Destined for Greatness. All right. So let's go jump right back in it. All right. So what should you do first? And that's simple. Hopefully you have a piece of paper and a pen or something to write with and taking notes. All right. This Google Hangout will be recorded and we will post it later on. However, it's always good to take notes while you're doing something now. So when you watch it again, it would just resonate and it would just sink in. All right. So first and foremost, let's pique the interest. So how can you pique interest? All right, on social media, Facebook, Twitter. You could use your phone. It doesn't just have to be narrowed down to Facebook. It could be YouTube. It could be there's numerous social sites out there. Instagram, whatever social media. You just have to find a means to pique someone's interest. To, want to find out more about what you're doing, your business opportunity. The next week's training, we're going to do a hangout on branding yourself, and that's a powerful tool. And we will get into that. But brand yourself, all right? And you can YouTube that, Google that, and just see what branding yourself means, and you could be ahead of the curve for next week's training. However, make sure you brand yourself while you pique interest. All right. Example. This is a post that you've probably seen on Facebook numerous times. It doesn't have a company's name on it when you see it on Facebook or within a particular group. But for this particular opportunity, Four Corners Alliance Group, you can use a sample of piquing interest of like as simple as, have you seen the system that turns $18 into 300 plus a month? Post that out there. Don't put, Four Corners Alliance Group. Post that powerful, simple message, something sweet and simple, just like that, and see who comments. You can even place under that, inbox me, and that's just piquing interest. Someone is going to read this and say, have I seen the system that turns $18 into 300 or more a month? Nah, I haven't seen it. I would like to know more about that. That seems realistic. You can make a post. What would a extra $500 in your household mean a month? Peak interest. You don't have to use what we're saying. You could actually, once we get done with this training, sit down and write 10 to 20 real quick, interest peakers. It don't have to be simple. It costs $18 one time to join this opportunity. Be creative, all right? If you can't be creative, go back to the Facebook group and ask for help, all right? Give me 1 second, that popped up. All right, great. So here's another one. If I could show you a way to make an extra $500 per month, you would want to hear about it, right? You could use that in a text message. You could use so many ways of piquing interest. You just have to be creative, all right? Use the script in the files of the Facebook group. It's numerous scripts that myself and John has put together, and inside the Facebook group, if you just click on the files tab and just scroll and read, along those downloadable items, and you will see so much value of helping you build your business. So it's there. You'll find, ways to pique interest. It might give you new ideas. Look at my page, look at John's page, and different leaders within the group, and see what do we use, what types of questions to pique interest about our business. All right, but one thing I want you to realize that 9 times out of 10 on my page, you won't see Four Corners Alliance Group. I do post it, but 90% of the time I don't. I leave the company out, so that will give them a reason to contact me. All right. Ask questions about piquing interest in the Facebook group. This is a very brief training. However, I just want to give you some extra ammunition to build your business. All right. So let's go to pique interest still. All right. What can you use to pique interest? We went over social media sites. You could use your phone. You have a list of names in your phone. I'm pretty sure the average person has over 100 to 200 people in their phone. Just accumulate, that's been accumulating over the years. You could use a text. You don't even have to call them. You could just text them. Hey, John, a real quick question. Did you hear about this system that turns $18 into, over $300 per month? If you would like more information, text or reply yes. And that's piquing interest. They might see that, maybe not today, maybe 3 days later, but sooner or later, you might start receiving 5 to 10 texts a day or a week saying yes. And those are just individuals that want you to share in them your business opportunity. Make sure you call using the scripts in the files tab. You could not only use the text, but we have scripts that show you if you want to call your friend, you're more of a talker, you'd rather be more personable. And there's very quick things that works. It's proven success. I've been using them. John's been using them. All right. Again, it's text. Use scripts. We could create some scripts for you. We have scripts in the group. Ask for some. And just like I said, just text them out, ask for a reply. When they reply, now it's time to move to the next step of the PS3 system. You can also, pique interest in person. We all talk to, our average, I'm gonna say 5 to 10 people a day. Have general chit chat wherever it's at your current job or at a store or one of your children's, sporting events or activities, wherever it is. We all have we talk about daily things, and we all hear certain comments like, I'm looking for a job, or I work too many hours, or, ask the simple questions. Have you heard about this system that turns $18 into over $300+ a month? You haven't? Would you like to hear more about it? Get that in the fish. Just make sure you pique the interest. Wait. It's all about time, and as you do this more and more, you're going to learn. It's the rhythm. You're going to learn your rhythm. It's like driving a car. When you first drive your car, you had your hands on 10 and 2. A month in, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months in, you took that left hand off or that right hand off, and you start leaning back in the chair with the arm propped out the window. So as you find your rhythm, you're going to be more comfortable, and this just going to come more naturally. All right. Offline, again, you could pass out flyers. You could talk to anybody that comes in within a 3 to 60 feet radius and come up with different scripts or sayings or quick jabs that you could use and just continue to build your business. You don't have to necessarily build your business only on Facebook. So and it doesn't have to be only your friends and family. All right. Example of a text. Text, hello, person's name. This is Keith. Are you still looking for an at-home business? I can show you how to earn $500 monthly from home and also provide extra training and software to assist. If interested, please reply yes. It's that simple. You can write that down. You can use it yourself. We will post this recording later on, so you can actually put pause and get it word for word, okay? Great. And if they reply, it's time to share the information. Again, PS3. Peak interest, share information, three-way call. All right? Great. So we at the S portion. Now it's time to share the information. What you could use our team website, which is basically information packed website. It actually directs them after they go over the information to get back to the person who shared this particular information with them. Okay, and that is www.teamd4g.us. So share that information. I'm not telling you to explain anything. I'm saying share that information. So when you receive a why, a yes, or they would like to know more, send them this. Don't try to explain it. Send them this website or send them the level6club.com. They're actually part of our family. They have awesome information. Each leader that's a part of Four Corners Alliance Group that's, within my team have different skills. And I can honestly say this young man, Andre Campbell, is a beast. So we're using each other's resources. That's the true sense of the team. So send them this. This will also, direct any person to get back to the person who referred them to this website. So as you see, we're using websites and tools that's telling that individual that you send to it to get back to you. We're not trying to steal your leads. We're just building tools that's universal and directing it back to the person who shared the information with them. Okay? Also, have them get on all conference calls when we announce them, webinars, etc. This tool right here, this Hangout, is a tool. We're not talking per se about what the company is going to offer you. We're showing what our team is offering you within growth, within your business, within this industry. We're showing you how we're helping you build your business. This is not just a sign-up game to us. We're not just saying sign up here and go about your business. We're going to give you the tools. It's up to you to use them. All right. So definitely use the conference calls when we post them on our page or inside our private group. Also the webinars as well. This is information. This is the type of information we're sharing with individuals. We're not telling them. We're not selling them anything. We're giving them tools. We're giving them resources so they can make their own choice. All right. Recorded calls and webinars. This Hangout will be recorded. You can also send them a recorded call or recorded Hangout or recorded presentation. All right, that's all part of the tools. Again, training Google Hangouts as this one we're having now. All right, so now it's time for the three-way call. after you share the information. So make sure you schedule a time with your sponsor, mentor to set up a three-way call beforehand. You don't want to say, let's do it at 9 o'clock, and your mentor, your sponsor can't do it with you. So once you share that information, and the scripts over that as well. So definitely take a look at those scripts. I'm not going to give you everything, but if you really are serious about your business, we're going to show you where to find that information. We'll walk you through step by step. All right. If you're not part of the team, just know we have step-by-step situations and scripts that will point you in the right direction so you can build your business. So get back to the person who invited you to this hangout or invited you to watch and view this hangout. All right. So, but make sure that you schedule a time with your sponsor, and make sure that the person that you do the three-way with has reviewed the information, because you don't want your sponsor to, let him know before he could go, him or her could go any further, that they need to review that information so they can have an intelligent conversation. All right. Great. So make sure they have viewed the information before you set up the call. All right, introduce the two, then shut up. So basically, you would like to say, hey, John, I have Keith on the phone. Keith is my sponsor. He's been showing me, the business. Any questions that I have, he's there to answer them via, social media, text, messaging. He's a family man. He loves helping people. And just say, hey, Keith, this is, Billy. He reviewed some of the information. I've known him, for X, Y, and Z years, or I just met him. He seems like a go-getter. I just want to make sure he's able to answer any questions. You ask you any questions, and you'll be able to answer any questions. Then from that end, after you introduce them, you shut up. It's time for your sponsor or your mentor to take over and answer all the questions that individual might have, and give them an intelligent answer, and seal the deal for you. And at the end, your sponsor will say, "Hey, Billy, would like you to know, because I'm gonna always assume the deal when I'm on the phone with someone. I'm gonna let them know. John, once you sign up, we'll make money off of you, and John is on pace to make about $500 to $1,000 this month. But I do want to ask you one thing: what did John actually do to, that was hard to make almost $1,000 a month?" He's going to say basically nothing. He asked me a question. He shared some information. Then he set up a three-way call with you, and he introduced us, and he didn't say anything. I was like, well, dude. Then he was like, wow, that's pretty easy, isn't it? He's going to say yes. Then thing that John did, and go ahead and get through it. But 9 times out of 10, the individual will say, "Yeah, I could do that." I'm like, "Well, then I'm gonna welcome him to the team, and I'm gonna direct him to get back to John, and John will give him his sign-up link, and he's gonna sign up. John is gonna invite him into our private group, and we're gonna put him through the process." All right, it's that simple. These three-way calls are so powerful, ladies and gentlemen, and this system is so powerful that your business will just explode. I don't care if it takes 100 three-way calls and you to get 10 to 20 people. What's going to happen is, by you shutting up, you're going to be able to take your pen, take your piece of paper, take notes, write down the type of questions that Billy asked Keith, and write down the responses that Keith gave Billy, and you go over that, and then when it's time for you to do the three-way calls for your team, you have all the answers to the questions, because there's only so many questions they could ask you. And once you know those questions and you have the answers for them, your business, again, you start feeling and finding your rhythm. It will be start coming natural. Okay, great. All right. So, and next one is take notes again while your sponsor or mentor is answering the questions. All right, answer the questions, and that's the three-way call. And I want you to know, by using this system right here, you will be able to build your team by just using this system instead of believing you know everything and you're going to do it your way. If you notice one thing, and if you really took note, and if you've been listening, nowhere in that PS3 system I asked you to explain or sell anything. We're showing you how to become a professional presenter, a professional pointer, point individuals, once you pique their interest, in the right direction. And that's the key. You have to learn your business so you can point them in the right direction. And if you do this, that means that you're helping your team. And by helping your team, you're not chasing money. You're letting it chase you. See, that's why I have this picture right here. Don't chase money. Let it chase you. So in that, analogy, I'm saying, don't chase the money just by selling, selling, selling. Help your team by doing PS3s, by learning how to do PS3s. The only way you want to learn how to do PS3s is by doing PS3s correctly. Wow, how many times can you say PS3? But yeah, I hope you get my concept, ladies and gentlemen. Build your team. Show them how to use the PS3. Show them how to, go to the resource tab in the Facebook page and do their own research and take notes and go over the notes daily, and you will see your team explode. Also, that's all I'm doing with my leaders that personally sponsored with me. They ask me questions. I'm answering. If I don't know the information, I call my sponsor and get the answer. Then I call them back. All right. Well, my name is Keith L. Jones. That's my PS3 training for today. Give me 1 second, and I would change this. Great. Can you see me? All right, great. So with that being said, I would like to switch it up real quick. I would like to bring back one of my leaders. He actually he's racing to hit captain. He's at totally right now at 22 personal sponsored members. If you don't know what captain is, it's to personally sponsor 25 members in Four Corners Alliance Group, and you will become a captain. It's our rank. It's our team. It's our business. We could do whatever it is that we want to do. All right, so with that being said, it is my pleasure to introduce to you one of the leaders of Team D4G with a small trainer of his own, Mr. John Stevens. John, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me, Keith?
Yes, sir. The call is yours.
All right, all right. Yes, about Captain, it's literally in my sights. Like I can smell it. So this week, hopefully, if everything goes well, I honestly believe it will, I'll be there. But until then, I got to keep pushing like I do every day. I just have a short little training that I can't credit 100% to myself. I did put this together, but I also pulled this from somebody who is very powerful in the marketing industry that taught me this one day in a small seminar that I was in. Real quick before I get to that, I just wanted to share a little motivation with you guys, stuff that I do on a daily basis. The big thing, some of you already know this, some of you don't. Some of you that are brand new don't know this yet. Surround yourself with like-minded people who share the same interests as you. That's the biggest thing. If you surround yourself with people that want to be successful, you too will become successful. If you get stuck on anything, if you run into one of life's hurdles with this business, which with any business there's going to be hurdles, don't quit. You didn't get into this to be a quitter, to just give up. Like you set a goal. When you joined the company, you decided that you wanted to change your lifestyle and you want to better your lifestyle. So don't quit. Reach out to one of us. Reach out to either your sponsor or any of the leaders on your team, on this team. We are here for you. That's half of what we do, if not more than half of what we do. The only thing that will stop you is yourself. Learn something new every day. Even if it's just reading a book for 10 or 15 minutes, learn something new about yourself, the company, marketing, anything. You want to keep your brain exercising. Let it simmer. Think about what you've learned and apply it to your business. Go pro. Be a professional. I love that term. We all start this business as amateurs, but the ones who create a professional mindset and find their motivation every day will separate themselves from the pack, so to say, and become the biggest, most successful marketer. Every day your alarm clock goes off, find your motivation. Ask yourself, before you hit that snooze button, what are you going to do to better yourself? Or even after you hit it, if you need to take that 15 minutes to think about what you're going to do for that day, then by all means do it. This short seminar that I was talking about that taught me a lot, that actually helps me on a daily basis, the big things was to write down three things. Set your goal, where you want to be at in 30 days, how much you want to make in 30 days, and what company you're going to make that with in 30 days. The reason why is this is what it taught me. If you put it into a sentence, a lot of what it takes to be successful is training your subconscious. I try to do at least 1 to 5 things a day to train my subconscious. Whenever you train your subconscious, things start happening for you naturally. You know, without control, your body's just doing it. You're just all of a sudden making positive moves, and your body is just doing it for you. Your brain, that part of your brain that you don't normally use, is doing it for you. So, you know, for example, if you want to make, say, $30,000 with Four Corners Alliance Group by, say, August 19th or whatever your goal is, before you go to bed at night, you know, repeat it to yourself 2 or 3 times. Like, mean it when you say it to, you know, when you say it in your brain or say it out loud. You know, say, I'm so happy that I made $30,000 by August 19th with Four Corners Alliance Group. Say it 2 or 3 times. You know, that it's training your subconscious. As soon as you wake up in the morning, say the same thing. Wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so blessed that you know, I woke up today, August 19th, and I made $30,000 with Four Corners Alliance Group. If you train your subconscious in your mind to go ahead and accept the fact that you have already reached that level of success, it is going to push you subconsciously. I know I'm using that term a lot, but that second half of your brain is going to push the rest of your body to the top, ultimately. Really, that's the fastest way to get to your goal. You know, that's just a little bit of mindset training that I had for you guys tonight. I hope that was all right. At this point in time, you know, I don't want to take up much more of your time. I can really talk for a long time, so I don't want to do that. So I know that Keith has a lot more powerful points to get to tonight. So without further ado, I'd like to kick it back to him. And this next segment is just as important as the last one, you know, if not more important. I don't know if I can really say it like that, but this information that he's about to show y'all and share with you guys is very powerful. So, without further ado, it's back to you, Keith. Are you there?
Yes, I am. You kind of put me on a spot because I wasn't on show 'em, man. Let me see something real quick. I won't show 'em, but I actually will just tell them. Let me bring it up real quick. If I don't find it, I'm gonna have to get back with them. All right, let me see. All right, so no, I guess I could show them. It won't hurt anything. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me put my screen out if I can. Let's see. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, great. So basically, what I've been doing is, you know, we want to work smarter, not harder. So I've been coming up with ways because I've been bringing individuals in, and I want to make sure that we streamline it. I streamline it, and I'm able to teach you, you know, how to streamline your business. So by within the next, I'm gonna say 7 days, I should have like a welcome package put together. So when I receive a new member to the team, we'll have something set up, maybe a capture page or whatever the case may be, or just an email I might just send out with directions of how to get started in the business. And it's just, you know, when I do that, now they have my new members will start having, you know, guided steps because, you know, everybody want to know what to do first. So if you create a document like this, my Team D4G welcome letter, which it says simply, you know, welcome to Team D4G. I hope you are ready for an awesome ride. Please follow the simple steps below and walk into your future. Step 1, review your information daily for the next 90 days. Back office, you know, the training site, group tabs, YouTube videos, webinars, conference calls, team training calls, etc. Just make sure you review all that information you have as much as possible, as soon as possible. Number 2 is to read the pinned post in the Facebook group. Add me on Facebook if you're not, you know, friends with me, so I can add you to the private group. You know, step 3, list 25 to 100 people that you would like to contact about the business. Please excuse me if it's any typos. Again, I wasn't prepared for this, but Step 4, ask for help and direction. You might hear my daughter calling my name now, so please excuse to that. Step 5, watch the PS3 training and take notes. Most 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna show them this because I'm doing it now. So that's a training. Step 6, print out all the call scripts of GoPro MLM scripts in the group from the group tab and review them and use them. All right. Step 4, ask the groups or any questions that you may have after reviewing your information if you don't understand something. Step 8, I think I said step 4. Step 7. Step 8, call your list of people and share. Reason why step 8 is after you get the files from the the GoPro scripts and use the GoPro scripts and things of that nature where so you can share that information. Now you are up to date with your see again typos. Let me put that in there. You see this live. All right, with your beginning training. That's I still got to word that right. If you follow these simple steps, then I will see you on the other side. Anyone who achieves the rank of captain will be invited to our weekly leadership call. We have more information about that, but that's something I'm just working on to start sending all my people when they first sign up, so they have some sense of um, direction. Well, it didn't come up. Well, it's something else I was working on. So you seen it, at least you heard it. If you didn't get it, you could replay this video back, and you will hear every step that I said. But with that being said, that's the end of what I wanted to show you. It's around 9:32, but I do want to let you know something that I'm working on. I would like everyone to take part of, but I understand if you don't. But if you do, I promise you this will help explode your business as well. What we're going to introduce is a book club. All right, for the next 2 months, we're going to have a hangout like this. At the end of the hangout after the training, we're going to take the next 15 to 30 minutes to go over a particular book that I chose for us to read and help us build our business. But in order for you to take part of it, all I need you to do is go to the groups tab and download the little black book of MLM scripts. I believe I posted it 2 days ago. If you don't know what it is, please make a post in the group and we will show you or tag you for that book for the next 10 months. 10 weeks. Again, two months. I'm sorry. 2 months. We're going to read 10 pages a week. It's a total of 80 pages of this book, but every week we're just going to require you to take part of this group. 10 pages a week. That's less than a page and a half a day. All right, and every week we're going to review it, and I'm going to give you a handout that you could download, a little quiz. I used to be a teacher, and you can do it on your own. You're not going to get graded on it, but if you do go over the quiz, you will be able to, regurgitate some of that information, retain it, and go from there. All right. Again, we're going to start this next week, which will be the 21st. So make sure you go back there by the 21st. You read the first 10 pages. Some of it might be the introduction. But again, we're just breaking up 10 pages. That's all I'm asking you to do. 10 pages per week for the next 2 months. All right. And we're going to review it. We're going to have live individuals on here discussing the book. And we just want to discuss what you've learned and how you think it will better benefit you in your business. All right. So it's going to be weekly quizzes. You could also invite some of your prospects, invite them to take part of the book club, and throughout the process we could decide on what would the next book be that we're going to use to review. So this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, to start a book club, and if you join us, you'll be part of the first one in Team D4G. So again, thank you for coming out. Hopefully you learned something that will help you build your business. If you have any questions after this, if you would like a copy of this particular hangout, post it in the group. If you're someone that's looking into joining Team D4G or in the Four Corners Alliance group, get back with the individual that invited you or shared this hangout with you and get started today. It's $18. That's all I can say. And the training is free. So if you don't see the value of joining a business and purchasing your own business for $18 and having the support of Team D4G just showing you the basics, You're not looking to, better your situation. All right, maybe this is not the opportunity for you. This is not the team for you. But find something that you're passionate about and you want to use to change your life, and you will find success. And never give up. Anyone is able to start an opportunity, but the ones that actually become successful is the ones that don't give up. All right. So with that being said, my name is Keith L. Jones. I salute you, and I'll see you on the other side. That concludes this hangout. On behalf of John Stevens, we would like to say you have a blessed evening. All right, see you later.